My thing with Diddy is, why is he trying to get in contact with witnesses? He gotta know they recorded in calls, right?
My man, in order to you to think that you could get away with doing any kind of witness tampering in prison, you got to probably be one of the smartest, dumbest persons because they tape everything, bruh. Don't you know when he was using those other people's cards and they phone cards and everything like that, and they hear it, that person was like that. Hold up. That's supposed to be inmate 076. And Puff inmate number is 0666. Why is 0666 coming over on 0607? Why is Puff stuff coming over on his card? Hold up. Did he just say, take that, take that? Do I hear, bad boy, come out and play? They know his voice. And now for him to be giving people instructions to do things, like I say, he got to be one of the smartest dumb MFs we know. So if they got him on there telling people to get in touch with people or tell people to stop, because evidently you got to realize this. We may not be doing this pretty soon. We may not be even talking about Puff. None of these YouTubers. Because of what? They trying to get a gag order on social media. They trying to get a gag order on social media that nobody should be discussing these cases or his case or anything about him. And that's crazy. I know the judge is not trying to stop people's freedom of speech, their constitutional right. How dare his lawyers with that bull crap? They're trying to get a gag order on social media. Anyone speaking on him. That's why, did you hear about that they had private investigators going to content creators? A few content creators. And
Diddy is going through one of the toughest times in his life. Known for his wealth, luxury, and influence, he's now stuck in the Metropolitan Detention Center, waiting for a trial that could completely change his future. His once glamorous life has come crashing down. His court date is set for May 5th, 2025, and until then, he's facing a very different reality, far removed from the fame and fortune he once knew.
Talk about Diddy? Are you paid to talk about? Or did somebody give you money to do any kind of content regarding his cases or whatever like that? They got people that they hired to go out there and then told them that if you stop, we'll pay you. Mighty, they might, they might be coming to the Art of Dialogue, Mighty. They might be coming to y'all, man. You gonna take that hush money, huh?
Nah, man, nah, I'm good, man. But I am hearing that Diddy in good spirits.
Wow. I didn't hear none of that, man. All I know is that, the guards are being closely monitored. Because it was said that he was on a cell phone. And I don't think you could have a cell phone in the Brooklyn House of Detention, the Brooklyn or the Manhattan House of Detention. I don't think you could have a cell phone. And I heard that he had a cell phone. He made some calls to some people. So they're gonna watch the guards closely, because if you remember with the Epstein case, and check this out, those two guards that were supposed to be brought up on charges because they falsified records, you ain't heard nothing else about them. They retired in Florida, probably with millions of dollars. You ain't heard nothing else about those cases, bro. See, I believe if he gets out and enough people feel like him being a danger, because what happens is right now, the federal government is playing a game with him. They playing a game with him because they want him probably to be a witness or to turn over some evidence on some other people that they would like to have behind bars too. And you got to realize this. For him to do that, and if he does that, his life is more in danger outside of jail than it is in. Because they can't do the same, they can't do the same Epstein move again. They can't do the same Epstein. You know, my friend told me that they put up so many.
Diddy's legal team has been working around the clock to get him released on bail, offering a huge $50 million. However, both former associates and federal prosecutors have serious concerns about what might happen if he's let go. One of the people speaking out is Jan Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, who warns that freedom outside of prison could bring even more risks for the music mogul.
How you feel about the footage that went viral of Diddy water rafting in Wyoming? You know, when that went viral, man, that had a whole lot of people mad.
No, nobody should be mad. He should enjoy himself, brother, before he go to jail. Because he might not see those white water rafting again. He might not see none of this stuff. And people might think that, you know, I'll be happy to see that. I don't really care. I really, yo, bro, I really don't care. But he should enjoy himself before he get his just dessert. To be wherever those people gonna put him at once they prove their case.
So when you see those videos of him having fun, you don't feel a type of way?
Nah, I just see I see him one day that I know for a fact he'll be behind bars. So it don't matter what he do now. Work out, you know, get your muscle game, get your knuckle game up. You understand? Do what you got to do, because behind those bars is a whole different life. It's a whole different thing.
Damn, you telling him to get his knuckle game up?
Yeah. To beat off the guys that he don't want him to beat on him. No Diddy. Listen here, man. When people know they about to go away, they're going to enjoy life the best they can. All the things that was on their bucket list, all the things that they know that they wanted to do, but may not have time to do it when they get out, or they might be too old when they get out, they go ahead and do them. So he's supposed to go out and have. Don't think he don't know. You pay those lawyers to know. Those lawyers know what he's going to beat, and those lawyers know what he ain't going to beat. So when you look at it, they already told him, yo, we might could beat this, but you're going to do time on this. We might could beat that right there, and you're going to do a little time for that. You max it up together. Let's see what we can get you. Let's see, can we get you 10, 15, 20?
Jan Deal, who has often been outspoken about his former boss, has previously shared stories of Diddy's aggressive behavior and controversial actions. His comments have painted a picture of a man deeply involved in the darker side of fame. Recently, Deal's statements have taken things even further. In an appearance on Asterisk, The Art of Dialogue Asterisk, he expressed serious concerns about Diddy's safety if released. According to Deal, the federal authorities might be using Diddy as a pawn to gather information on other powerful figures in the industry.
God.
You know, Cassie, her lawyer came out, man. She was mad too, man. Like when that video came out of him water rafting, yeah, man, she was heated about that, man. She came out with a statement.
Well, I think that this being in the men's shower in the prison system, the shower probably ain't as hard as that white water rafting is, but it'll be a lot of hard things in there that'll remind him of what he was doing on the outside. Bruh, dude has a right until he's been proven guilty to enjoy his life. You understand? Cassie got her 30 million, you know what I'm saying? Go enjoy your life, but it could never pay enough for what she probably went through, or somebody putting their hands on them that they was doing and drugging them up and changing who they was. You understand? That happens in life. I've seen it in a lot of different cases. You understand? Girls will get with a certain guys and they drug them out. They put them out. You know, now she has still a chance to try to get some normalcy in her life and get those nightmares away. You understand? But this dude doing all that stuff like that, that just goes to show me that he knows he's going away, bro. That's all. Never seen him on a bike before then. You never seen him on a boat riding a whitewater rafting before then. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing none of that stuff until recently that we know of. He might be jumping out of parachute, jumping out of
If Diddy is released, some believe it's because people think he's a threat. The federal government might be using him to gather information or even testify against others they want to arrest. According to Deal, if that happens, Diddy's life could be in even more danger outside of jail than it is inside.
They can catch celebs' private videos. Back to Denzel witnesses say Denzel stormed out furious after seeing something that shocked him to the core. But what did he see that night? And why are rumors still swirling that he handed over the footage to the feds that could bring down one of the biggest names in music? Now, before diving into that fateful night in 2003, it's essential to understand the worlds of Denzel Washington and Sean Diddy. Comes two men who, while occupying the same Hollywood landscape, couldn't be more different in how they approached fame, fortune, and life. Denzel is the embodiment of what many would call a role model and actor who not only excels in his craft, but also lives by the same principles he portrays on screen. Denzel's career is marked by his selective choice of roles, each reflecting a strong moral compass, whether it's his powerful portrayal of Malcolm X or the morally conflicted anti-hero in Training Day off-screen Denzel's. Commitment to faith, family, and maintaining a private life is well known. In a town full of temptations, Denzel has always chosen the road less traveled. Sean Diddy Combs, on the other hand, built his empire through a very different set of values. From running Bad Boy Records and being a key player in the hip-hop scene, to branching out into fashion and other ventures, Diddy thrived in the world of excess parties fame, and constant media attention were integral to his brand. And while Diddy admired Denzel often, calling him a role model for maintaining integrity in an industry built on temptation, his life choices reflected a different path. Now you might be wondering, if the relations between these two were so good, why would Denzel snitch on him? Well, this is because of what Denzel witnessed at that party. It was the summer of 2003, and Diddy's latest party was in full swing. The music was deafening, the drinks were flowing, and the air was thick with the scent of extravagance. Diddy's parties were legendary, a place where anything and everything could happen, and often did. Celebrities, moguls, and influencers gathered to celebrate excess. But that night, something was different. Denzel Washington was not one for these kinds of events. He wasn't the type to seek out the spotlight at wild parties, preferring instead the quiet company of close family and friends. But for whatever reason, perhaps out of respect for Diddy, he found himself there that night, in the midst of a scene that clashed with everything he stood for. As the night wore on, it became clear that the party had crossed a line even by Diddy's standards. Rumors started swirling that the usual chaos had turned darker, and Denzel, ever the man of strong principles.
Take a moment to think about that. Deal isn't talking about small risks. He's suggesting that if Diddy cooperates with authorities, the people he implicates could retaliate quickly and harshly. This isn't just guesswork. It's a stark reminder of the dangerous power struggles that come into play when high-profile figures get caught up in legal trouble.
Hey man, bro, like, me and him been outside together 15 years, so that's small. So, like, he the reason I'm alive right now. You feel me? Like, he don't really care about money like that. Like, he don't really care about a lot of them. As long as he got his jewelry, he got his cup, he got his gun, and we doing our thing, he cool.
Yeah, that's all you need in life.
So, you know, whenever I know I got a situation coming up and, you know, the risk of dying is high, dude, I gonna make sure he there. That's what he like to do. But anywhere I take my boy, I have to give him certain guidelines. On this particular day, I say, bro, I don't know what we're gonna see in here, but we get $2,500 apiece to keep these two models right here safe at this event. Don't get out of my eyesight. He said, Gordo, that's my nickname, Gordo. I said, Gordo, I love you, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I said, okay, bro, the bathroom over there, I think. So I'm over here dealing with them. Going up, and it's out, and he pointed at somebody. He said, hey man, everybody get on the ground. So now here I go, I gotta say, y'all stay right there. I come over here, 5 dudes in the bathroom, everybody passes their ankles. One dude didn't even have no pants on at all, he even had no socks on. He getting extra crazy. I'm looking like, damn. Shout out Big Dugard.
Shout out Big Dugard.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Dugard. Damn.
That's the thing, bro. Like, bro, these, bro.
So, let's do it like this. Let me ask you.
Niggas would get mad at me. I wouldn't plug them with celebrities. And I say, look, bro, you don't know what you asking for. And when I see certain guys, I say, yeah, you definitely getting your cake stood. Because you too thirsty to go be up here. 5 in the morning? You want to be in the studio with all dudes? Everybody on ecstasy and cocaine? They sipping liquor? There's no females here? You the females, my boy.
Shit.
You the female. Oh no.
Now, Chris Columbus had a story that he told where he was laying down with his wife, and he got a phone call from Diddy like at 2 in the morning, saying I'm at the hotel. And he's like, yeah, well, who there? Like, pull up.
Court documents argue that the $50 million bail offered doesn't fully address the risks involved. Even with 24/7 surveillance in a high-security apartment, prosecutors believe releasing Diddy could still lead to serious consequences. The issue isn't just about whether Diddy will follow the bail conditions. It's whether the system can handle the larger impact of letting him out.
A recent turn of events, Oprah garnered attention as Denzel Washington addressed and brought to light her purported reprehensible actions. Denzel delved into a range of allegations. Oprah appears to be someone unwilling to passively witness the unfolding events. Currently, it seems she is countering Denzel, possibly with a hint of intimidation, reminiscent of her actions in the past. Amidst these accusations, certain Twitter users began asserting that Oprah's residence in Boca Raton, Florida, had been raided in connection to a global trafficking ring. Supporters of this claim cited Oprah's. Adding to this alarming rumor, Twitter posts propagated the idea that Oprah had been apprehended under suspicion of participation. However, the seemingly bizarre nature of this assertion is due to its lack of truth. Obviously, these rumors are beyond ridiculous, but Oprah felt the need to clear the air anyway. Just got a phone call that my name is trending, and being trolled for some awful fake thing. It's not true, she wrote on Twitter. Haven't been raided or arrested, just sanitizing and self-distancing with the rest of the world. Stay safe, everybody. The enigmatic nature of Hollywood is as intriguing as a magician's hat, filled with peculiarities and concealed treasures. From glamorous parties to occasional scandals involving A-listers and the persistent efforts to discreetly handle certain film projects, it's evident that the entertainment industry harbors more secrets than a hidden treasure map. And of course, one cannot overlook the nuanced skill of artist management, akin to the challenging task of herding cats in the world of Hollywood.
A Hollywood trainer was talking to me to force me to go and apologize, right? But
Furthermore, it's no secret that celebrities sometimes engage in lighthearted banter about their fellow actors. Consider the iconic Mel Gibson and the everlasting Christopher Walken, for example. Christopher Walken has undoubtedly been a formidable presence in Hollywood, captivating audiences with his distinctive style and adaptability. From eccentric quirks to a diverse range of authentic character portrayals across various film genres, he has stood as an entertainment powerhouse. His unwavering impact on both the silver screen and television has etched an unforgettable place in the hearts of fans.
Kid, come here. Come on, I'll give you a free ride. You do it again. Show this boy. Go ahead.
No, That's terrific, kid. That's terrific.
With a voice that could command a room, a face that could launch 1,000 ships, and an expression so serious it could turn milk sour, Christopher Walken had that spooky presence that made Hollywood sit up.
For now, Judge Aaron Subman has yet to make a final decision. But as Thanksgiving nears, the pressure is building from all directions. Diddy supporters argue that the bail offered is more than enough, stressing his willingness to follow any conditions set by the court. Meanwhile, critics view his possible release as a ticking time bomb.
Witnesses reported that Denzel saw something that directly challenged his moral code. According to multiple sources, Denzel confronted Diddy in front of everyone shouting, "You don't respect anyone?" His anger was palpable, a far cry from the cool, calm demeanor he was known for. Whatever he witnessed at that party had shaken him to his core. After the confrontation, Denzel stormed out, leaving with his wife Pauletta and refusing to look back. But what exactly did Denzel witness that night? Was it just the over-the-top atmosphere that rubbed him the wrong way? Or was there something more sinister at play? Could it have been tied to the very behaviors that would later emerge as part of Diddy's ongoing legal battles? Some insiders believe Denzel may have seen firsthand the manipulation and coercion that have now become the subject of federal investigations. Whatever it was enough to make Denzel, a man known for his integrity, publicly lose his temper. This wasn't just an argument about egos or a clash of personalities. Those who were there claim that Denzel's outburst may have been a sign of something far darker brewing under the surface, something that would only come to light years later. As Diddy's legal troubles mounted in recent years, rumors began to circulate about Denzel's role in the unfolding drama. Some speculated that Denzel had captured footage from that infamous night footage that could potentially bring down one of Hollywood's most powerful figures. Did Denzel really hand over evidence to the authorities, or is it all just speculation? To be clear, there's no concrete proof that any footage exists, and no credible sources have confirmed it. But the rumors persist largely because of who Denzel is, a man known for his principles and unwillingness to stand by in the face of wrongdoing. While no tapes or videos have surfaced, the mere possibility that Denzel might hold the key to unraveling Diddy's empire has kept people guessing. Whether the footage exists or not, one thing is clear: Denzel's actions that night weren't just about making a scene. His confrontation with Diddy, his abrupt departure, and his refusal to engage in the world of excess were all signs that he saw something deeply wrong. Could it be that Denzel, in his quiet yet powerful way, was one of the first to call out behaviors that are now part of Diddy's legal downfall? So, what do you think did Denzel...
Meanwhile, the public is left wondering what could happen next if Dill's warnings prove true. It's possible that Diddy's time in jail might be the safest place for him right now, a strange and ironic twist. A man who's always been in control of his own fate now finds himself powerless, at the mercy of forces far beyond his control.
Someone put a bounty on you?
Yeah, that's been a recurring theme. So got one right now too, matter of fact.
Damn, what's the going rate right now?
Well, I'll send you a video.
Damn, okay, shit.
In this situation, they have 50 on me.
Oh shit.
I'm like, damn.
50 ball. Yeah, damn, that's a nigga. What?
They have 50 on me. They have 50 on me, bro.
And if you don't mind, while you putting it up, can you speak on why? I mean, I know you about to send it, but for what reason? Is it something you said, something you done, a female you protected? Maybe it went too far.
Right. So like I referenced earlier, like my main business model is protecting females who got the proper resources. So these guys had hold on, You can see some strippers or something, bro. Finna get interested. Oh, okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Joker, coming to you right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is what you did to the young man.
Yeah. So that's when I had 50 on me. Yeah, I had to shoot through the door. And like the dude who said call 911, he got hit in the neck, hit an artery, shot blood all through the ceiling on the porch, everywhere. Oh, let me get it right, my bad.
What makes this story even more captivating is the larger context of Diddy's influence and the serious allegations against him. For years, he has been a dominant figure in the music industry, shaping the careers of numerous artists and building a massive fortune along the way.
Do you think it's true when people say, oh, Diddy will never be fully exposed because there's too many huge names involved in the mix?
Oh, I agree. That don't matter. We get enough of them.
Will he make it out alive, Jack?
There's a young woman by the name of Andrea right now doing interviews, suggesting that she was tipped off by someone with inside the feds who said they saw her on some of the evidence seized. They said she was sedated, and they said she was being essayed by multiple men at the same time, which we know is called a train. And she tried to allude that allegedly our 47th president-elect was involved somehow. Do I know if that's true or not? I do not know. But I tell you what I do know.
Jack, you almost I don't know how you know this stuff, but you be knowing the future. You just know everything. Where does this Diddy trial go? Like, what happens? Can you tell us what you think?
It's a RICO. Endorsed Kamala Harris have now become clear enemies of the Trump administration. Ain't nobody getting no pardon. Diddy about to get some company. And with Trump's new agenda to shut down government funded trans, now that he's shutting all that down and reinstilling, going back to just the recognition of two genders, a lot of the people that was endorsing Kamala are going to have a problem with that.
But with power often comes controversy, and Diddy's career is no different. The charges he faces today are the result of years of rumors and allegations, many of which have stayed out of the spotlight until now.
Do you feel like the federal government has a strong case when it comes to the criminal matter of what's going on outside of the...
Definitely afraid to even walk into a federal courthouse.
Yes. Big boys.
Jurors are afraid. Everybody's in awe. So that's advantage federal government, right? The evidence and the public perception that they currently have is strong as well. And I'm going to go ahead and correct myself. Cassie was beaten because I got.
There was Cassandra. I don't know what you called her. What'd you say last?
I'm not saying that again. I'm not saying that again. So to the 2 or 3 people who corrected me on the name, I left it alone. I apologize.
Boy, picky boy.
Hey, you know what? But you know what? Call me out.
If you see something and I see it, if I'm wrong, if I see it, I'll chime in. Or if I feel like I'm not wrong, I'll chime in and explain why I said what I said. So I have no problem communicating with your viewers. I don't want to know about the metaphysical part of it, but no, I mean that much of anything. Quite honestly, if it could be used to make a bomb, chances are you're not supposed to have that. It's
easy defense. Hey, we like having oil parties, bathtubs full of oil, and slip and slide.
Is it a fix?
To me, that's an easy.
Is it easy fix?
Yeah, I mean,
don't say
move
that.
on to the next question.
Don't say that. Don't say
no,
that.
It's like we literally have baby oil wrestling nights.
You know why you don't want
to say? Is that illegal?
It's illegal in the context of how Sean Combs uses it. So you don't want to say that.
Okay. So
don't, if Sean Combs, if you see this, Joker should not be your attorney.
Because that's why I did not pass the bar.
Because statements like that are going to get you sent straight. They're going to be like, you don't even need a jury. Just listen. This is your cell right here. This is your cell. You don't want to say that.
But he has to explain that. His lawyer has to explain it.
Well, and watch this.
If Diddy cooperates with the authorities, the consequences could be massive. He might reveal a web of criminal activities involving other powerful figures.